more exposure, to more experience, to more ideas, to more awareness, to more good ideas, to more unfulfilled desires, to more awareness that I want something that I'm not in alignment with, to more awareness that it's time for me to, when possible, to make a legal U-turn, for more awareness that it feels better to feel good than it does to feel bad, to more awareness that I can change the thought just a little bit and I can bring myself back into alignment, to more awareness that when I'm in alignment, I'm full of who I really am. For what? For joy. For joy. It's all for joy. So we talk endlessly about ways that you can feel better, and you say, good, now I feel better, now I'll get what I want. And we say, yeah, you'll feel better. Say, no, I'm going to feel better so that I can get what I want. And we say, yeah, so you can feel better. No, Abraham, you misunderstand. I'm going to do these exercises. I'm going to do this rampage of appreciation. I'm going to learn to move up this emotional scale because then I'll get what I want. And we say, yeah, to feel good. You say, well, what is it all for? And we say, joy. And you say, but really, why am I here? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of this life experience? Surely it's for expansion. And we say, that'll happen anyway. You say, surely it's for freedom. And we say, that is whether you know it or not. You say, well, then what is it all about? We say, for joy. No, really, what's it about? It's for the fun of being in this moment. It's for the exhilaration of a moment of clarity. It's for the exhilaration of those feelings of appreciation. It's for interacting with others. It's for the feeling of not being in perfect alignment and then finding perfect alignment. And then watching the result of being in perfect alignment. You're eternal beings, folks. You might as well get used to the idea that you are eternally incomplete. You're not ever going to get it done. And if getting something done is holding you hostage, if you're saying, well, when I get that done, then I will feel better, we say, it's going to be a long haul. Because there's always going to be another and another and another. But when you discover the exhilaration of being incomplete, the exhilaration of knowing that you're not finished, but there is another idea and another idea and another idea, and then you begin noticing that the joy is the birthing of the idea and then the coming into alignment with it and then the manifestation of it and then the birthing of the idea and the coming into alignment with it and then the manifestation of it. And then when you get to the place that the manifestation of it becomes a lesser important part of the journey, that the coming into alignment is really what the journey is, then you're free. The only thing that has ever bound any of you is being separated to some degree from that knowledge and that sensation of being this worthy, brilliant, eager, worthy, brilliant, eager, worthy, brilliant, deserving, eager, worthy, brilliant, deserving, blessed, deserving. But you compare yourself with each other and then you say, well, that one's doing more. And we say, so what? That's where that one's focused. Of course he's doing more. Law of attraction's doing the work. In other words, whatever you focus upon is going to expand. There's no virtue in struggle or suffering. There's no reward waiting for that. That's tricky, isn't it? How'd you come around to that anyway? Somebody said, do this and you'll be blessed. And do this and you won't. And then you started watching people and you noticed there were a lot of people not doing that who seemed to be pretty blessed. And a lot of people doing that didn't seem to not be blessed. So then you brought it up. By the way, you said, I'm happy to keep your rules because I do want to go to heaven. I do want to join your club. But I've noticed that there are people breaking the rules. And they seem to be thriving anyway. And then they dropped it on you. They said, oh, you cannot evaluate it here. You have to wait until you die. And then you got separated from anything that you could measure. Once you get separated from anything that you can measure, then there's no telling which end is up. Once you have reconnected consciously to something that you can measure, Now you must live happily ever after.